this poem is called Medicine Machines. When we speak medicine, ancient or modern, we mean to bring mystery to the masses. May our medicine put peace in our brains. Over dry plains, may it hold down the rains. When we treat with machines, bronze or silicon, we mean to make muscle against the mysteries. May our plowshares cleave soil for seed, then yield. May algorithms lead from waste fen to field. When we make medicine into machines, we plead for miracles we've no words to speak. May hand-healing devices not break the arm. May the robot doctor first do no harm. You have trained me, asked me to make machines. I was not able to keep away from the mysteries. I'll give the medicine oath to my machines. May sworn miracle temper them in their needs.
Very nice, very nice. So, I told you about the book. So now I'm really interested in seeing the rest of the collection. That was a wonderful. Thank you for the.
The rest of the collection is not much along those lines. It's more of a Colorado love letter, but yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you think.
For sure. So Uche Ogbuji, Vice President at EBSCO. Can you tell me a little bit, so you come from the Zafari acquisition, can you tell me a little bit your background and what you're doing at EBSCO?
Sure. I'll just start super quickly, given that I started with the poem, to mention that, I'm an immigrant from Nigeria. That's where I was born, educated. I was studying electronic engineering in Nigeria when I fell in love with poetry. I'd always been, I think, more attracted to literature, but my parents were like, yeah, do something practical like engineering.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did that. And I think when I started studying, engineering with a focus on computers, I was just fascinated by that connection between how that logic that drives computers and programming interacts with how might we think and how might we do things, how might we deal with context. So that led through the career arc to the point where I founded Zafira as with a couple of colleagues as a way to take technologies from all the information that have been, saying the web should be more about data than about just pure content. And the semantic web activity, it was formerly called. So taking that and trying to find practical basis application in industry. And we were consultants for a while, applying in a variety of industries, particularly healthcare and then libraries. And then we decided to really focus on libraries and developed a product to bring library catalogs to the web using, that sort of content-rich analysis from the catalogs. And that's what caught EBSCO's interest. They are a company that, we are a company that basically provides services to different sorts of libraries, as well as other folks, content subscriptions, etc. So EBSCO was very interested in our ability to take all that rich context in the library catalog and make it actionable as a way for folks to find out the incredible things that libraries are doing. And so now at EBSCO, largely what I do is continue to develop that technology for public libraries and also look for other EBSCO's sort of areas of interest where those can be applied.
I think we're living in such an exciting moment because artificial intelligence and technologies like the one you have developed at your company are helping us getting to the next level. So information retrieval is something that we have been able to do for some years now, but the ability of adding cognitive capabilities to the systems so that you can compare things or summarize things, extract wisdom ultimately from a piece of content, that's really exciting to us. And I wonder if that's something that you're also looking at, it's something that you're interested in.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly, that's what drives my interest in technology is that it's where what's kept me really loving my career, even though my heart is probably in literature and poetry and music. But what's kept me loving my technology career is that I think we're at an amazing point in history. There was a point in history, obviously, when writing was invented, and oral traditions turned into writing, and then you could have all that. And then I think there was an interesting inflection point, it's kind of lost in prehistory, when all that written material in a particular community or in a particular seeable world from the point of view was too much for any one person to digest in a lifetime. And then, from that emerged libraries, emerged universities, emerged ways to do research together. And that really drove, I think, our path to the modern world. And I think right now, this century, we've entered a second crisis point where not only is all the content out there available too much for one human being to consume and understand in their lifetime, it's too much for all of us put together to consume in our lifetimes. And therefore, I think that there's an amazing opportunity for technology to, in effect, become the human assistant, become that robot librarian, if you like, that will carve out the context and present to humans what they need, in a particular educational, policy making, medical, emergency management, whatever crisis or whatever need, research, etc., is at hand. Making machines help humans by, contextualizing and bringing content, surfacing content that they need at the moment. I think is where all the value is in artificial intelligence, for example. And that's what fascinates me. It's a wonderful time for that.
Absolutely, I agree. Very exciting times. Uche, one day you'll have to explain to me how I've been in America for 30 years and my accent is not going anywhere. And you instead, for as much as I can tell, you have no accent. So congratulations on that. We'll do another clip on how to improve the accent.
That's okay.
Really good talking with you. Thank you.